Hi, Sag. We're going to be doing a reading for you. I did a pre-shuffle, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I hope that you're having a good Saturday. It's funny. Faith came out in Gemini's reading as well. Gemini is your opposite sign. Action. Have faith. You could be being asked to take a leap of faith, or you might be feeling called to take a leap of faith. If you are, know that you will be caught. Like, see here how the person's leaping for whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I just know that they catch on to it and then they swing and then they land and stuff. You're not going to miss your next step. Okay. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Adventure. That also came out in... What is going on? I shuffled these a lot and even like cut the deck in 3 different ways and restacked everything. So 3 cards that showed up in Gemini's is also here. We have adventure and playfulness. Playfulness came out in reversed though. So I don't know if you may be having a hard time finding joy in your life right now. Maybe you're so concerned about that leap of faith that you need to take. Inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. I think we're going to leave that there. I don't feel called to look for anything else. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I already shuffled that too. We have Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck from the pre-shuffle. I wonder if that has to do with the inspiration. You're either currently receiving inspiration right now and not sure how to move on it, or I really need to pull the tarot before I try putting everything together, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. Or you're going to be receiving some sort of clarity around a leap of faith. Adventure speaks to something new being around the corner. But being as this playfulness is in reversed, you could have a hard time connecting to yourself and finding joy where you're at. I know that's repetitive, but I'm just kind of thinking and feeling. All right, what does Sagittarius need to know? Four of Pentacles. Are you having a hard time letting go? Clutching on to things like your life, like look how, I always felt like this lady looked a little cracked out, holding on to her, all her belongings. Mine, I can't let it go, you know? Wow. And the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords came out in Gemini's reading, which doesn't surprise me because, like I said, Gemini is your opposite sign. Two different sides to the same coin, you know. Page of 8 of Pentacles, hard work. Feelings of lack. Being fearful of lack or being stuck in feelings of lack is going to have you holding on to everything that you have with dear life, for dear life. It would make it difficult for you to take a leap of faith. to find enjoyment where you're at. What does the Page of Cups usually mean? Let's see if anything else wants to come out. We also have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I noted in Gemini's reading that the Queen of Swords is like focused on something off in the distance. She looks a little solemn, a little distracted, detached, a little too logical, perhaps. But I'm also seeing Three of Wands underneath that, which usually symbolizes adventure. I want to see if something else comes out. I feel like the Page of Cups has to do with a sort of creative, emotional new beginning. I think it was. Let me check something out real quick. I don't know why, but I'm struggling to connect to that at the moment. I'm going to use a different book for the Page of Cups, but it'll give me a pretty good idea. Imagination coming to life. But there's the Eight of Pentacles, though, too. Kill for a cookie. Yeah, let's see what else wants to come out before I get reading into that a little bit too much. All right. What else does Sagittarius need to know here? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're working hard towards a creative idea, emotional idea, something that your heart's in, but also dealing with those feelings of lack at the same time, which is very likely. And then we have the Seven of Cups. You could be unsure how to take the next step that you need to take, which step you need to take, which direction you need to step in, how to initiate the next step. But then I'm also seeing the Three of Cups here, which is celebration. Just like Gemini, you might be being asked to plan a little bit of fun for yourself. Go connect. Lighten up. Maybe you've been working really, really hard. Maybe pushing yourself a little bit too hard to the point where it's just like, what do I do next? Why aren't things coming together? I've been working so hard. But balance in everything is important. It's just like working hard for however long. You need to have rest and play too. Perhaps going out and enjoying yourself is what's going to bring you that Ace of Swords moment. Doing something to enjoy yourself. Even if you don't want to go out, maybe the act of getting done up. What do I want to say? Connecting to your inner child, like your inner child's idea of fun, would be immensely healing. A little bit of self-love. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for this reading. I'm not seeing much of anything else other than seeing somebody who has been working hard but struggling with feelings of lack and doubt and ultimately needing to lighten up a little bit. So, and it's really good that it's Saturday because you can go ahead and get something planned. All right, I think we're going to leave that there. I am wishing you the best, Sagittarius. I want to thank you for being here and checking out my video. And I hope that you get to do something that makes you feel alive inside and makes you forget your worries for a moment or two. All right, we'll talk to you later.